and gentlemen. Happy Tuesday morning to you. And don't know what Tuesday it is. Is it titillating Tuesday and whatever the heck they do on Twitter? I don't know what it is. But I'm glad to be back and be able to come to you on Facebook Live. They had me on lockdown for a month. But this is how we do and this is how we get down. As the title states, ladies and gentlemen, Obama wiretapped Trump. Now, if you go look at my timeline from last night, I put up an article from the purveyor of fake news, CNN, which in and of itself is something that you got to take into consideration as to, whoa, this must be true. Because if the purveyor of fake news is coming out, and I'm paraphrasing the title of the story that they put out, but it's something like this: U.S. government wiretapped Trump campaign chair. You need to go read this article, number one, because right out the top, you're saying, wow, the leftist liberal numbnut mainstream media is admitting something that they completely and utterly lambasted Trump on, in regards to when Trump was saying, hey, I and my staff and my campaign and my freaking hotel and everything else you can think of was wiretapped. But you see how, ladies and gentlemen, CNN worded the title of this story. U.S. government wiretapped Trump campaign chair. We all know, and we all know what that means. It means what my title says of this Facebook Live. Obama wiretapped Trump via Paul Manafort. So let's just get the particulars out of the way. And if you read this article, they try to lessen the blow, ladies and gentlemen. They try to lessen the blow of what the article is about from the first sentence to the last sentence. You have to go read this article. Now, I'm thinking to myself, once I saw that come across my newswire, I said, this can't be true. CNN putting up an article stating that the U.S. government, aka Obama, wiretapped Trump's campaign chair, meaning Trump himself. They wiretapped before the election. They wiretapped after the election. Leading up and after. So what does that tell you? What were they trying to do? So you got now, sources say, Obama, aka U.S. government, wiretapped Trump chair, Paul Manafort, aka Trump. You got Susan Rice, who should be in jail. I'm sorry. Everyone is trying to let this woman off the hook. Her ass should be in jail. She had no right. She had no probable cause. She had none of that in regards to her unmasking of Trump. Once again, wow, what's going on here? All the stars are aligning, ladies and gentlemen. You got Susan Rice unmasking Trump campaign officials. Now we know for certain that the U.S. government, aka Obama, wiretapped Trump before and after the election. So all of you never-Trumpers out there, all you anti-Trumpers out there, and all you non-Trump supporters, if you can't even get on the Trump train in regards to this particular matter, where the U.S. government, aka the President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, wiretapped the leading GOP candidate for the presidency before the election and after he won the goddamn thing. So you tell me, ladies and gentlemen, for a person who's been a fringe supporter of Trump, a never Hillary all day, every day individual, You mean to tell me that you're not up in arms? We now know Susan Rice unmasked Trump campaign officials. Now we know for certain, and if everything comes to fruition in regards to these sources that CNN quoted in that article, that U.S. government officials, aka President Barack Hussein Obama, wiretapped Trump's campaign chair, Paul Manafort, aka Trump. If you can't realize how down and dirty and evil and illegal this whole situation is, my never Trumpers, my anti-Trumpers, my non-Trump supporters, if you can't see with your own two eyes, forget about your hatred of Trump for a minute. Just thinking they did that to Trump, maybe they did it to the candidate that you were supporting, like Cruz, or Ben Carson, or Rand Paul, or whoever was running that you were supporting. So if he was doing that to Trump, he was doing it to them too. No matter how much hatred you have towards the president, Trump and his family and his campaign was completely and utterly, and I mean utterly, did wrong in regards to the situation. I don't care how you look at it. You have individuals within the U.S. government unmasking private citizens, and wiretapping the leading GOP candidate before the election and after the election. What the F was he doing wiretapping Trump after he won? Never Trumpers, anti-Trumpers, non-Trump supporters. What was he doing then? He didn't have much time in office, so why was he still wiretapping Trump after he won? If you don't get on board, and at least never Trumpers, anti-Trumpers, non-Trump supporters, get on this train in regards to holding Obama and all of his jackasses accountable, then unfriend me, unfollow me, and do what you have to do. Peace.
I left it, bite my tongue for no one.